so we have the match here for you guys. That's going to feed into Tweak now. It is going to be Larry Lurr versus Shoyo James from New Jersey.
James is actually electing to go with Luigi here. We're used to seeing his Diddy Kong do a lot of work, but against Fox, he feels that Luigi is the better choice.
And of course, Larry Lurr does have that experience playing against Luigi versus Elegant. We'll have to see how James's Luigi shapes up in this matchup. Starting out on Final Destination, Larry Lurr looks to be in pretty good control once again on the stage.
Now, I'm not 100% familiar with what part of California that Elegant hails from.
They're both SoCal.
Yeah, so if they're both SoCal, that means that Larry most likely has some pretty serious experience, and we're seeing it here, just absolutely dominating Shoyo James to begin here.
Yep, knew exactly where he was going to be, scouted him out with the back air, cleaned him up off the side. No chance even for James to take advantage of Luigi's edge guard game, which is why he picked the character in the matchup.
Wow, but Luigi actually goes in with that forward smash, and I like to call those a word that I can't say here on the stream, but it was effective by getting him off stage. But since that one moment, really Larry Lurr has been dominating, not even finding himself off stage a single time.
And gets the true combo forward throw to lasers. Make sure you maximize your damage, ladies and gentlemen, even though Fox doesn't have real follow-ups at certain percents.
Oh, wow! Hits him again, and that time it reaches into his soul and plucks out that stock.
Very important stock here for James, because now, of course, as Luigi, he is an edge guard away from taking the game. Now he's going to try to land here with these fireballs, helping him retreat to ledge. Fox's ledge traps are good, but that was a very scary challenge for James, so he'll sneak back.
While Larry actually retreating there, he got that forward tilt and then rolled back, neglecting to pursue James. That might give James the opportunity to try and get some of his own combos. Luigi's neutral is decent against Fox, and as long as he can sort of keep his feet planted, but that is against Larry Lurr's plans.
Larry trying to pressure at the ledge again, but okay, James going to cross up roll, sneak back on. Larry's off stage. This is where it gets scary here.
I definitely thought we were about to see that taunt. I really felt like once he got the fireball, he might have went for it because we knew Larry was going to go to the ledge.
The trade! James clutches it with the Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, wow. Both of those guys were heading on a collision course with the Blast Zone, and luckily for James, Larry happened to be closer when that started, and James shockingly takes game one.
So a little bit of backstory about James. We had a tournament in Chicago called Midwest Mayhem 6. It was the SoCal Invasion, where we had many of SoCal's best players show up, including Elegant, and James actually just showed up on a whim, decided to compete, and got second place over every other SoCal person.
Yeah, James is absolutely a killer, and I think the most important thing going forward here for Larry, though, is to not get discouraged, because he really had control almost that entire time.
Yeah, Larry Lurr and Void were not at that tournament, but they were many other SoCal killers there. There was like Aardvark, Elegant. I could go over the rest of the list, but we still have a game to get to here on Battlefield.
But not Zan. Zan has neglected to come to the Midwest a single time, so get your butt out here, Zan.
He missed his flight or something. That's what happened. Or like there was a flight issue.
That seems like a whole lot of his problem, not a whole lot of our problem.
You can't just throw shade. Okay, Luigi getting on the ledge. Fox, this is where Fox wants Luigi on the ledge, so they're not at parity. He can get a lot of extra damage because Luigi's ledge get-up options are not very strong.
And James, I don't know if you just saw that, Stern, but James scouted out that Larry was going to use that side B and just ran over and got the grab. He actually has an incredible read on what Larry Lurr is looking to do right now. Is that going to convert into a kill? We will have to see, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing from James.
Larry looking to get his game on here with his up airs, but oh, good shield, perfectly in time.
Oh, and he just barely misses that up smash. Luckily, James air dodged past it and got to the ledge safely.
Good falling in with the Luigi Tornado. We've seen that to mixed effect on the stream over the course of the day. Looks like James has the timing down here that Larry's not expecting, at least for now.
Larry's still in firm stage control. This is exactly what happened most of game one until, that sudden loss. And again, another sudden kill. It looked like Larry has been mostly in control. He makes one single mistake, and James just takes advantage and capitalizes all the way to a stock.
That neutral air covered the normal getup and the jump super well here from James. But he's also going to find himself dead to that back air from Larry Lurr. Back to even percent, and this might turn into quite the duel here.
Until Larry Lurr lost, it looked like he was winning. So I have no idea what's going to happen here because it could be like 100% to 0, and I'm still like, yeah, James could totally do this. But Larry Lurr is so good that even if James gets a lead, I don't know what to expect.
Living like Larry for a second there, trying to get these up airs started. Second one connects. And now where's Luigi going to go?
He goes to the ledge, and that's a good spot. He's been having a lot of success getting up from the ledge. Larry not really punishing his choices. I'd like to see a few more short hop nairs to try and handle Luigi here from Larry Lurr.
Gets the grab on the neutral get up. James is off stage again. Looking to get Tipper down tilt, which can combo into a lot of kill options. So we'll have to see. But the landing tornado again.
Yeah, he has been aggressively landing with that tornado. And wow, he was absolutely hoping for a misfire. There is no way that that was anything but a prey for a misfire.
He let it all be on the line there. He was either looking for a misfire or looking to sweet spot the ledge and just didn't. But
I think James is good enough to like not just completely screw it up. Like I want to give him more credit than him just, you know, haphazardly side being onto the stage.
That's fair. That's fair. Incredibly fair.
I think he was really trying to Joey Wheeler it. Like, roll some skull dice and see what happens.
All right, back to KK Sliders Playground here, Smashville, Saturday night.
You know, I'm always impressed how every single weekend tournament is able to book KK Slider.
Yeah, you know, he's a busy guy. He's got a lot of gigs, got a lot of fans. But right now, hopefully fans of Larry Lurr want to see Larry take a 2-1 lead in this game.
Yeah, speaking of being a busy guy, Larry Lurr has been busy adding damage onto the first stock every single time. It is red percent to white percent almost at, you know, 30 seconds in every single game.
Oh, and looking to read the air dodge with that back air would have been a great DI mix-up here. Usually you go for the up airs to continue that chain, but the up air was kind of stale. Back air very fresh, and that will do it. The freshness of the back air comes in the clutch, and Larry with a dominant first stock here.
And then it's finally like a true advantage for one of these guys. You know, Larry Lurr finally coming out and taking a firm lead. We've always seen him take percentage leads, but never really stock leads for that long. It looks like James is not content to let that stock lead happen, though. Already has him up to 100% without getting touched.
That's the way Luigi has worked for the lifetime of Smash Ryu. If you blink, you take a ton of damage, and Fox is a very comboable weight. So we see that happen here. But again, James on the ledge, but the tornado is money every single time, Nightwing.
It has been landing without fail. It's like Swift in Pokemon. Like, it's just not missing.
In the back air, gonna find the Mark II, but good DI coming out. Using the Shine Stall, trying to sneak away from that fireball. Again, the safety of the ledge, knowing that Luigi is very slow
and
in center stage.
If there's ever been one knock on Larry Lurr, truly it's that his side Bs are kind of random. Like, he seems to use unsafe side Bs so much, and I've had many a discussion right here, but James has been punishing these side Bs quite effectively. Larry's got to try and reel those in and stop that habit.
And there it is, finally finding one of those tornadoes. Waiting it out here is Larry. But then the next one just works. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it, my friend.
Exactly. I mean, if you're having success with something, don't try and change it. Like, if your opponent's not going to stop it, why would you stop it?
And slowing down this game is Larry. He has the percent lead. He does not need to overcommit in the effective range of Luigi. But right now, caught at the ledge again here. Luigi does not have many options. Fox not going to pull the trigger on anything on that neutral get up.
Oh, and I like that fireball.
This is it.
No tech, and James just gives him the boots to the back. Smashes into the stage and gets spiked into the abyss.
Cleaned him up there. I thought he was going to go for the tornado gimp again, but didn't even need to. Back air does the job. Excellent play from James.
I just got to give a quick shout out to my man TK Breezy. He's tuned into the stream right now, and maybe we can pull up the tweet, but he posted a screenshot of my man Lord Sturm looking into this camera like Jim from The Office, and that is an apt description, TK. That is an apt description.
Well, you know who's not trying to run away right now is Larry Lurr. He's behind 2-1 here versus James, but he goes to Final Destination. There's nowhere to run. Honestly, nowhere to run from these up airs.
There is. I don't think that Larry Lurr, or excuse me, I think that Larry Lurr is actually one of the most common top players to find himself at set deficits, but his resolve is always so strong that he seems to find a way to pull out sets.
Right now, he's just in control of the stage again, trying to throw out these neutral airs on the Luigi shield. Remember, if Luigi isn't perfect on his power shielding, it's so hard to get those punishes in because his low friction means it's hard to punish. But there's a great punish coming out here from Fox.
Speaking of great punishes, and that was actually a lot of responsibility for the low friction. He sort of was unable to stop himself from that fate. Gets up smash and loses the stock. Again, Larry Lurr taking the first stock firmly, but that has not been an indicator of who's going to win the game. Games 1 and 3, Larry Lurr took the first stock, and unfortunately for James, for Larry, that's cost him 2 games. And a flub there from James. He's shaking his head at the camera. Let's hope that doesn't get to him.
Yeah, he's behind quite a bit right now.
You don't want to let Larry make it to Game 5.
No, Game 5 Larry is a legend.
Yeah.
Absolutely, just like one of the best players in the game.
the living legend, Larry Lurr.
Well, he has to clutch out this game from behind here if he wants to avoid that fate. Looking for these forward smashes, but now the juggle goes on here for Fox.
Can I be 100% honest? I thought the player cams were frozen for a second because both these guys are so stoic.
They are.
Like, they are just so focused in right now. They realize that this is a big set because this is top 32 winners. Like, if you go in losers here, you have to play at least 4 more sets to make it to top 8.
Yep, this is an important win for both of them, but the back throw gonna really help James's case for a 3-1 victory. And the dash attack connecting.
Jab, jab to dash attack. Not quite at the percent for up smash to kill, but this is good damage. This is what he needs. He needs to get him a little bit higher so that his confirms work. And at 134%, James is sent off, and we will be going to Game 5 here once again.
And Larry, he's just like, this is business, man. Sorry. That's all it is. Had to clean you up. You thought you had a chance, but here comes Game 5, Larry Lurr, and there's no man I would bet on more than him.
Maybe 0.
Maybe 0. Game 5-0 is like quadruple S tier, and then Game 5 Larry is triple S tier.
Yeah.
So,
but guys, if you want to join the conversation, please tweet at us with the hashtag SNS3 and get your tweets featured on stream.
yep, and we're back to Battlefield here for this Game 5. No one's going to use the DSR rule here to interrupt this pick.
No, this is a knockdown, drag-out fight right now. I don't even think it matters really what stage they're on. Both these guys have been so effective anywhere that they've gone. And again, we have reached the ultimate game of one of these guys' winners bracket lives.
Larry would be very... He's been known to like go in a loser's bracket and pull sometime and then make the crazy run. But if he can avoid it, it is definitely better for his career prospects at this tournament. So let's see. He's finding himself a little bit behind here in the opening salvos of this Battlefield game. And James is controlling these platforms very well.
Oh, and power shields back and forth, both these guys sniffing out each other's attacks and blocking them expertly. It's going to be really important to see if Larry Lurr can finally, bring his own comeback, because it really has been all Larry at early stages of the game, but now that James has a lead, it doesn't seem like he wants to give it up.
No, he's in complete control, and he's just playing very slowly, using that 2-frame jab just to clash with everything. And speaking of the clash, that is a big stock here for James.
I have no idea how James was able to sneak out that back air.
It's a pretty quick move, and it traded incredibly well, but James is off stage again. He's been able to recover pretty safely to the ledge every single time. We haven't seen any attempts for the fair footstool here from
but
Larry.
honestly, like, James hasn't really let him do that at all. He's always been pretty well placed to prevent that. And Larry, I think, wants to get a bit more of an, quote-unquote honest kill here, because, if you can lock and load that fair footstool at a much deeper percent or lower percent, it's better.
James should have his jump, and he...
Oh, no! Stuck into the stage, and that's going to cost him his stock.
That's the most Luigi thing I've ever seen. Oh my goodness, stuck in the stage to get up tilted to air dodge, read back air. What an insane set. And that is... If Larry ever had, like, the hand of God helping him out, it was that moment. And let's see if he can bring it back.
Like, that was just perfect comedic timing there also.
And he's trying to live like Larry right now with these up airs. It continues.
No. Oh, and a great nair as he went by the ledge there to sort of, clear the way for him to recover safely.
And here comes Larry Lurr. He's got another up tilt. Great nair challenge coming out from James, and there's only 6% separating these two.
I really like what James did there. He put his body halfway through the platform with that bear so that it would reach Larry and force him to stay in shield, but not also expose him to landing lag.
This is the scary spot. The ledge trump coming out here from James, and that could have been a back air, but Fox was a little too quick.
Yeah, Fox being quick is kind of his MO. He's a fast character. He's got fast moves. And we will see how fast one of these stocks are taken. Both these guys seem to have such a good read on each other.
Good jump out of there from James. The up smash could have been looming, and anything can happen right now.
Larry, though, seems to have the advantage right now. He's rolling.
But a straight hit from Luigi can kill too. All it takes is one.
We're going to see put him off stage here with a back throw. Force Luigi to recover once again.
Oh, Larry is so threatening right now. Luigi's cornered.
Oh, but he does fight his way out.
Scary. And that shield is low here from Luigi, but these Fox Illusions are trying to cross him up.
Woo! Oh, wow. And unfortunately for James, he tried his up smash. Larry was able to, kind of shuck it off and delivered one of his own. And Larry Lurr moving on to winners top 16.
What a set.
That was a set. There was so many great moments of that set, Sturm. I can't believe how knockdown drag out that was. Going from game 1 to game 5, having that level of close interaction, having
every single
that
game
high level
was
of
last
competition.
And all right, we're gonna take a look at this tweet here. I am running away slowly from Nightwing. I will just eventually be on the floor commentating. I'm just gonna fall out of my chair if these sets continue to be this good.
Also, TK, could you really have taken a worse screenshot of me?
It's flattering-ish.
I mean, I always look good, but
it's the beard. The beard. Just let the beard shine. All right?
The beard does all of the work. Right here, this is all you need.
Yeah, that's true. All right, guys, I think we got a couple of replays coming up from that set just to relive the madness.
First one is going to be the Fox F tilt dash attack back air. This is what we saw, and it was just so good. How do you even combat that? That is just pure momentum.
All right, and I believe this is going to be, all right, what do we got here?
He's going to punish the F tilt with his forward smash. He perfectly spaced that. He actually kind of pulls back a little bit with his forward smash and ends up going forward with it.
And this is the Dragon Ball Z. What is exactly the... Let's run it back. Run it back. What is the interactions? Forward smash and what? Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
We got it. Are we back? Are we fast forward
yet?
There we go.
So as we go to this...
What is the interactions? Forward smash for Luigi for sure, and back air. Those are two of the strongest kill moves in their entire arsenal.
And Luigi, had that happened on the right side of the stage, Larry Lurr would have won that one.
Oh, yeah.
This one we have him trying for the misfire. I really hope that that's what it was, because otherwise, man, that was just serving meat up onto a platter for the canine fangs of Fox.
And right now we're going to have the edge guard coming out here. Yeah, the jab clashing beautifully with the Fox Illusion, trying to go past Luigi. And the jab one says no.
Yeah, this one is going to be the punish on the whirlwind. Unfortunately, that landing lag on there for Luigi is just too much. That was really the first one he missed, and Larry got a huge punish off of it.
The reason that move is so good is because it's got so many active hitboxes. It just plays out really well against a lot of moves.
This is the most Luigi moment, I believe. This is exactly when he got, that's the trade.
That's the trade.
Yeah, it's the next one. He gets stuck into the stage, and Larry just up tilts and then finishes him off.
Record scratch. Freeze frame.
Yeah. When you...
How did I get here?
Yeah. You're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
Rip in peace, James. And look at his face. He's just done.
Yeah, and then so that's just it. But you got to know that when that happens to you, you just kind of got to shrug and be like, well, that's Smash 4.